What is up, guys? Effervescent Reviews here, and today I'm gonna be reviewing a fragrance that a vendor for Tom Ford gave to me. Of course, after one of my videos where I was recommending people to the Galleria Mall. Now, if you want to know why I'm whispering, I have 3 siblings in the house. One of them is autistic, and he has the most sensitive ears I've ever heard. I mean, if you blink like this, he'll pop up out of nowhere and start rocking it, and he gets very rowdy. He is very hyperactive, so I have to kind of keep my voice low. Plus, other people in the house. But today I'm going to be reviewing a fragrance that I got from the Galleria Mall. And I don't have any good editing software, so I'm going to put this fragrance up and I'm going to make an instrumental beat to it. Phenomenal. 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 Okay. In case you didn't see that slideshow, it was Tom Ford's Ombre leather. And this is not really a first impressions video, because actually my first impression, sadly I didn't get it on camera. I did it yesterday and sprayed it, and that was my first impression. It's a very leathery, very leathery fragrance with some sweet accords to it. It's considered like a spicy, but I don't detect any spices at all. None. I looked up the notes on Fragrantica and they said it had cardamom in it, but cardamom I do not detect. What I detect is what I detect from Tuscan leather, the original, what it kind of smells close like, but it's actually a little sweeter. So don't jump on my case. I'm letting you know it smells like Tuscan leather, but a little bit different, a little bit sweeter. It's me, a little more suave, a little bit more playerish, in my opinion. But it's overall a great scent. I sprayed it on, and the first thing I got was leather, and I got like this sweet, sugary, like raspberry. Oh yes, in actuality, it's actually more sweeter than the original Tuscan leather, which I'm pretty sure Tom Ford probably wasn't aiming for. He was just aiming for something maybe mass appealing, despite it being a leather fragrance. Now this man is very talented to create something like this. What many people you know can do something like that? Can pull off a leather fragrance and make it smell pleasant to the masses and mix it with different ingredients. I know it's a lot of perfumes out there, but who do you know who can do magic like that? Can mix oud just the right way to make a fragrance smell good, just like oud and Parfums de Marly Latent Exclusive. That is amazing how you can mix oud and civet and all that stuff and a fragrance still come out smelling good. One fragrance I was really surprised about it, because I already know they use animalic notes in fragrances, like Labdanum 18, I believe. It smelled like baby lotion, but when I looked up the notes, it was made of beaver. Of course, which not a surprise. Civet, I definitely know it's not a surprise, because I was using quite a few fragrances. But the beaver, I forgot the scientific name for it. It's the anal secretion in the sweet gland of a beaver. And it's the same thing. Sorry if you, I don't mean to gross you out. This is just information that I've learned. It's put in gum. It's put in butterscotch candies and many other sweets that you eat. Also in fragrances. So sorry about that. I know you didn't want to hear that. You want to hear what I had to say about this. The longevity on this is ridiculous on my skin. It lasts a very long time on my skin. I mean, I sprayed it at, I believe, about 6 p.m. And it was all the way on my hand till about the time that I woke up, and that was from washing my hands and everything, and it still lasted. It was still there, and that's what I really like about this fragrance. And another thing, I'm a little, let's say, I'm a little underconfident when I first spray this on. I personally like, but people don't like that strong, sweet, and leather note that you first get when you spray this fragrance. But as it dries down, my confidence starts to pick up more, which this this fragrance perfectly describes me. This fragrance describes me pretty good, because that's how I am. When I'm first getting into something, I'm a little bit shaky, I'm a little bit underconfident, I'm a little bit strange, because I'm in a new setting and I'm confused right now. And this fragrance is just like me. But as time go on, it gets better and better, just like me. As time go on, I get better and better and better, just like you may notice in this YouTube video. I may not be doing all that good right now, but if you give me time, I'll eventually start to get better and better. I'm really passionate about fragrances. I don't know if you can see it, but I get really excited when I smell fragrances, when I learn about new fragrances, and when I learn Houston is getting new fragrances. That's my dream job, to work there. And when I work there, that's why I want to do my videos instead of doing it from home, because it is very inconvenient here. I have to keep my voice at a certain level, because I have to be mindful of neighbors. I have to be mindful of other people in this house. But like I say, this fragrance perfectly describes me. Now, I haven't worn it out yet so that anyone can smell it yet. I'm planning on wearing it on a special occasion. I hardly get out. The only time I really get out is if I'm working, and only work like once a week, and then once every a whole week out of a whole month, because I work with a non-profit organization. But yeah. Oh, and going to the mall on occasions, it's like 2 out of a week within a month or something like that. But when I'm now collect a lot of fragrances that I should have been reviewing. I should have started this channel a long time ago, but I procrastinated on it so much. Forgive me for ranting. We supposed to be talking about the fragrance. Now, when I get out and I spray the song, I will let you know how it performed on me and how people's reaction. Sadly, you can't always get a reaction, because people may smell you and they may say you smell good in their thoughts, but you can't read a person's thoughts. You can only hear what they say. Now, I have heard in the past and I've worn certain fragrances, and I think my most complimented fragrance, I'm really not sure, I believe it's Clubbed in the Week. I was wearing it on a yacht one time. We was having a yacht party for my senior trip. I said potty, I meant party. Yeah. And it was like an all-white party. I wore Clubbed in the Week Intense Man, and I sweated, and I thought it was gone because I couldn't smell it anymore. But the lady next to me recognized that she smelled it, and she slapped me on the shoulder. It was like, boy, you smell good. Oh, you handsome too. And you know, I was blushing now a little bit, because that kind of caught me by surprise. And not only that made me blush is all the girls around the table came and smelled me. And then I showed them the bottle, because I happened to have the bottle on me at the time. And I showed it to them. And when they smelled it, one of the girls, she is so pretty. Her name is Miracle. She smelled the cap and she was like, oh, like she was in ecstasy. But I told him about my dream. My dream is to become a perfumer, hopefully in time. I want to be a fragrance specialist as well, and be able to do retail and fragrances, because that's what I'm really passionate about. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I get really excited over fragrances. I'm starting to appreciate more and more the fragrance for the art form. And not just for the smell as well. Yes, the smell, but the smell as an art form. Forgive me if this video is a little bit lengthy. I'm going to end it right here. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Share it if you can. Comment. And until then, smell the best you can be the best you can be. Wait a minute. Scratch that. Be the best you can be and smell the best you can be. Until then, take care.